once considered the greatest threat to the entire kingdom, would one day become its savior. Centuries ago, there was a beautiful kingdom called Moonvale. Moonvale was famous not only for its beauty and wealth, but also for its peace and justice. Its markets were always bright, children's laughter filled the streets, and the people lived happy and peaceful lives. The king and queen ruled the kingdom with kindness. The king was brave and fair, while the queen was gentle and always helped the poor. But behind the high palace walls, the king and queen carried a deep sadness. They had been married for 15 years, but they had no child. Every night, they stood on the highest palace balcony and looked at the stars. Sometimes the queen cried, and the king held her hand and said,
"Never lose hope. Every dark night is followed by a new morning."
They did not know that their prayer was about to be answered, but the child would bring a secret that could change the fate of the entire world. One night, while the whole kingdom was sleeping, a powerful wind began to blow. The full moon slowly turned blood red. The frightened people came out of their homes. Is the end of the world coming? Is this a sign of something evil? Fear spread across the kingdom. At the same time, deep beneath the palace, a sealed black stone began to glow. It had remained hidden there for centuries. Strange words were written on it in an ancient language.
"When the blood moon appears again, an heir will be born. That child will either become the ruler of darkness or the final protector of light."
No one in the kingdom knew about this secret anymore. Only an old holy man who lived alone on a distant mountain remembered the prophecy. When he saw the blood-red moon, his face turned pale. With a trembling voice, he said,
"She has arrived. The ancient prophecy is about to come true."
That same night, the queen suddenly went into labor. The palace became filled with panic. Doctors, midwives rushed inside. Thunder shook the sky, lightning flashed, and the blood moon became even darker and redder. After many hours, the cry of a newborn baby echoed through the palace. Tears of happiness filled the king's eyes. The queen smiled and held her little daughter close to her heart. They named the princess Morvessa.
My Princess Morvessa.
Morvessa's face shone like the moon. Her black hair was soft like silk, and her blue eyes were so beautiful. The whole kingdom of Moonvale celebrated her birth. Food was given to the poor. Prisoners were freed, and the markets were decorated with flowers and lamps for 7 days. But during the celebrations, the black stone in the palace basement suddenly broke apart. Dark smoke rose from the darkness, and 2 red eyes appeared in the blackness.
At last, my heir has been born.
Everyone in the palace was celebrating the birth of an innocent princess.
No one knew that Morvessa, who was now considered a blessing for Moonvale, would one day become known as the Blood Princess. 10 years passed after Morvessa's birth. Moonvale was still peaceful and prosperous. But the king and queen could never forget the fear they had felt on the night of the blood moon. Princess Morvessa grew more beautiful with each passing day. Her face was innocent, her smile brightened the palace, and the people loved her deeply. Like her parents, Morvessa was kind and caring. She often left the palace to play with poor children. And help injured animals. But something strange was growing inside her, something she could not understand. Whenever the full moon appeared, she felt a strange restlessness in her body. Her heart beat faster, she could hear sounds from far away, and a soft red glow appeared around her blue eyes. One night, while everyone in the palace was sleeping, Morvessa heard someone calling her name.
Morvessa, come to me.
Still half asleep, she stood up as if someone had taken control of her mind. Barefoot, she walked through the long palace corridors toward the basement. The guards saw her, but none of them tried to stop her. Morvessa reached a part of the basement where no one had been allowed to enter for many years. As soon as she touched the old iron door, it opened by itself.